This is almost painfully white. Boink.
Hey you, boy! You've got to get me out of here! Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy. It's too late. You see this ring? It's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But...
all of our fates depend on it.
Yes, this weird doll-like glitch. Was that Star Wars music I just heard a glimpse of?
Oh, dear, nobody's gonna believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance. Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early. It worked. I got one.
Hooray.
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history. Apparently the statue is not quite finished. Still, it looks much better than the others do.
No, if nothing else I can say that I like Wilbur's voice.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations. A chair.
You don't say.
Hey, my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch.
Brilliant. Oh god, that face! Look at
It
him!
still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself. Oh, I can't reach that. Those are the controls for our living space optimization unit. My father invented them. This is my very cool room. My old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough that, but somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger. I wonder if putting small bags and pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity. My old tennis racket, although I was never very good. The catgut is missing. What did I use that for? I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done. I wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a fine scoop net. Gotcha.
And then our net's just kind of disintegrated. Yeah.
A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there. Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains. The plants have grown. I could have sworn they weren't here yesterday. Mum probably uses a really good fertilizer. My mother is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff. I think I'll just leave that alone. We gnomes have a golden rule: hands off on other gnomes' experiments.
Right.
Those cogs belong to Dad's living space optimization unit. The machine takes up a total of 3 rooms in our hall.
It better be good
One
then
of my
to
dad's
actually be
inventions.
optimizing.
He calls it a time measurometer. It splits the day into 2 periods of 12 hours each and shows which hour we are currently in.
So it's a what?
Sometimes
a
I
clock.
think that thing uses time up instead of just showing it.
Okay.
And
Halt! Who's there?
hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What's the password?
Password? I don't know anything about a password.
Bad answer. Prepare to die, scoundrel!
It's important, Grandad.
So is the password. We are at war, damn it! War suffereth no carelessness. So, the password!
Was it Fluffy Bunny?
You wish, die, maggot!
It's important, Grandad.
So is the password. We are at
Oh my
war,
gosh.
damn it! War suffereth no carelessness. So, the password!
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct. What do you want?
A gremlin gave me this ring. He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the
Life
Archmage
make
as
me go
quickly
through a
as
whole
possible.
song and dance routine.
A ring? Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes, poison? What am I talking about? Of course you have. No one would accept a ring from a gremlin and not check it for curses. Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight, you know.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be... Where is this gremlin?
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for. This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
Yep.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly. Dad's vice. A huge machine, I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away. Grandad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel Grandad?
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment. I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
For what? For your journey to the town of the humans, of course. You need to pay more attention, my boy.
I'm supposed to... I thought someone else...
Who? I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
Can we be not
Sure,
try to con?
I'd like to do something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being...
Try? There is no try, only do.
Thanks, Yoda.
This is your chance. You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear. I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right. I can have a look around, but no promises. I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye, and never look at anyone on the underground.
Right. Parts of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie. That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him. Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
Check the curses one? No, better not.
Let's see. That's one of Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. It can already sink. The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion. Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light. That's my family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily works on, things.
Good for him.
Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister Sydney. I think she'll be a researcher too. She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on robotics, combat robots to be exact. Grandad is a war veteran and conducts secret military research, whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is. Looks like I'm the proverbial exception to the rule. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the Master Brewer. I'm more of a local, unsung hero.
Yes.
There's no way I can walk all the way to Seastone. That's many days' march through these mountains.
Okay.
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
I could barely see there was actually anything there.
The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather. I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck. Master Brewer, sir! Hello? Master Brewer, sir! Where are you? Master Brewer, sir! Master Brewer!
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves. There was this gremlin in a cage and he gave me this ring and...
What kind of ring, then?
This ring! It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to do.
But the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Just think about it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome?
Apparently someone who's
That
5
sort of
seconds off
thing
being carried off by a
doesn't
dragon.
happen.
But
That's enough. Now, go home. It's getting late.
I guess I can't expect any help from the Master Brewer. Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The Master Brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller. He was born the 9th of 12 children, and he's got a weak spot for beer. He's a bachelor, but isn't one for walks in the morning dew. And he was almost kicked out of school for pulling a girl's moustache. Beards are important to dwarves, and the beard ornament,
Nothing new.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there? Maybe rotten food, or already digested food, or even more rats. To be honest, maybe rotten, or even... It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm. I should speed up the melting process.
I don't know why I did that, I was just wondering.
The stove is still a little warm.
I don't know why, I was just like, maybe I can melt the water for some reason.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Now what do I want that for?
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot. That won't work. How am I supposed to attach the tarpaulin to the backpack? I don't really... A rip-proof top. There is no way I'm taking that pot with the evil slime in it. Slime can be really evil. Bad slime.
Yes. Yeah, I suppose there's always a downside of stuff like these sort of bending games. You just really, at some point, you're just running around clicking on everything, hoping that something, anything, is a result.
I used to be really afraid of that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only slightly terrified. The X100 makes a pretty good rat hunter. I just hope it never mistakes me for a rat. It did its job and promptly switched itself off again. Our rat hunter here... It did its... Our rat...
Can I fit in more? I can!
The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then. The X100 is ready for use again. I just need some new DNA and it's off on the hunt again. A heavy gold ring. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
Maybe you can use... No. Huh. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to accomplish at this point. I'm just kind of wandering around.
The bastion looks so impressive. However, many of the halls and corridors were never completed. Originally, hundreds of dwarves were supposed to live here to defend the Mountain Kingdom's northern front. Now the Master Brewer and my family are the only ones left. There's no way I can walk all the way to...